Hey guys, we are just three balance trader, and right now we are going to talk. Too bad we are not BTS, but right now we are going to talk about our story. So just sit back and relax and listen to the tales of three identical triplets grinding. As you can see here, we are identical triplets. Okay. We look the same. Okay. So first, why do we name ourselves just three balance trader? Okay, this is gonna sound a bit arrogant, but in my opinion, I've never seen someone. Okay, in my opinion, I believe I'm living a life that I would say is balanced in my eyes. Okay, so in this video, we are going to talk about how we stumble upon ICT concepts and why we decided to, and a little bit of, is in a nutshell, it's a biography about how we stumble upon ICT. So it's some of our life stories. So okay, yeah, I got it. So okay, during COVID, okay, so during COVID, my father lost his job, and my father is a marine engineer, and basically he works overseas, and we are from Malaysia. Okay, so he earns US dollar, so he works in the overseas, and then he lost his job and he went into depression. And that time we all three were still studying in university, the college. Okay, university, and we were studying in a private university, which is very costly. The fees was around 25k ringgit Malaysia per person a year. Okay, so it's around 4,000 US, 4,000 US per year. But you got to see, okay, there's 3 person, so it's like uh 75,000 per year. Only earning, he's maybe only pulling out like 20k Malaysia ringgit. So it's really not a smart financial decision. And yeah, basically our family was a middle class middle class family, and at that time I had my two elder brothers that were studying in overseas also. So my father pretty much spent most of his earnings, most of his fortune on both of my elder brothers. And definitely he did not expect that he will lose his job. So when he did lose his job, oh, to him the sky fall, the world end, and then he fall into depression. And I remember that time when it was the time, the first time we heard the news, we were still in our online study, and we were just studying, doing our own stuff, and suddenly our mother just came over, and then boys, I got something to tell you all. What? If your father don't your father stop working and come back, is it okay? Okay, why not okay? His choice word. He want to come back. Okay, so that time was like that. So, but that time our mother was hiding from us that actually our father is, he broke down. He broke down. He's literally in the worst shape in his life. Okay. So just to clarify, okay, we are not looking down on our father or anything. Okay, I'm just trying to. I think you guys get the gist. He's just very weak, but okay, you guys just imagine however you all want. Just imagine, just imagine that a man broke down, lost all his dignity and everything. And if you don't know, someone lost his pride, just go YouTube and whatever and such. You can see. Okay, it's not about. It's just we all three being real here and sharing our story. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So the main part is we have nothing. We have no no savings, okay, and we have zero knowledge on finance, managing finance, everything. I have nothing. I'm just a small kid during that time. I don't know anything except for, okay, it's just like the Asian culture, you know, just go and study first and go and work, and then everything can come later. Okay, that's the Asian culture. So I know nothing about how to manage finance, anything. We all three didn't know anything. Okay, it was I think around 3 to 4 years ago. Okay, so now the me now is definitely totally different. I manage my finance well. I manage my life well. We all three work around our priorities every single day. And yeah, so basically, fast forward to 4 years now, we all three have been grinding. We have accumulated funds to trade, which is just a very humble beginning, okay? You all can just see through the zero to hero series, okay? It's a very, very humble beginning, okay? But that's what ICT say. Everyone starts from humble beginnings. And there's nothing wrong. And we all three, we are not ashamed to say that I have nothing. I mean, like now I do have something, but I don't have a lot, but I have enough to make my ends meet. Okay, and so after our father lost his job, definitely we three have to drop out. We decided, because like during that times, we decided that we need to do something. So the first thing that popped up in our mind is, okay, the uni expenses is really too much, and we just decided to drop out. Okay, and then we drop out, and then we all three went to work. So when we work, we were always constantly finding ways to escape the rat race. Because definitely I'm young, and I do want to accumulate wealth to have freedom. We started from nothing. Yeah. Yeah, and I also don't have qualification, and I'm a freaking dropout. So I don't want to work for people also. Yes, and that time I also don't want to work for people. So while working, we all of us were just looking for a way out. So what we did was we sold brownies. We help people clean their house. You know, we basically done everything. Everything we think we can do, we just do. And so we just became self-employed lah. We don't care. We don't want to work for people, so we became self-employed. So we opened our own business, and we sold brownies, and we got quite an achievement. We sold our brownies, and it did went quite big, and we even went on newspaper. so so basically, okay, we went to self-employed, and then we have like, we do cleaning house services, and usually it's like during the Chinese New Year, like everyone wants to look for the Chinese New Year cleaning. Okay, at the end, we stopped at one job. Okay, it was like a TikTok agency recruiting job. So we actually earn quite well through there. So most of the money I earn, we all three earn, was through there. So we basically accumulated the money that we have now. And at that time, we were actually going through forex also. We were learning forex. Okay, so we first got introduced to forex from an uncle at 15 years old, when we were 15, and it was a Chinese New Year, and he was just talking to us, and he was telling us, this is very good for your future. And that time, I mean, being a 15, we were like, okay, fine. But then that time, when we were thinking, okay, what we should do, and we just came across, okay, forex. This thing just popped in my mind. Okay, so we should learn how to trade. We should learn forex. So starting, we learn forex, and our first mentor that we learned from YouTube is a free one is Karen Food, because that time we were looking for free stuff also because we didn't have money. So Karen Food was the first one. And if you don't know, Karen Food is all about fundamental and stuff. So for if a beginner goes to her stuff, right, it will be very overwhelming, because that time I felt so overwhelming. And I really, even though going through her videos hours and hours, I just can't find it to work in every time I see the charts. So it was like on and off. So we like study halfway, then I feel like I'm not learning anything. So I just quit. So I mean, it's just like the typical, like you quit for a while, but then you come back to it. You quit for a while, but you come back. But that time we didn't use any life fund. We just want to learn because we don't know shit about it. So we just want to learn. And then like when we work, right, at the start, like when we start seeing that we can earn, because okay, to be honest, we earn quite well. Okay, we earn quite well because we were pioneer. We were pioneer of the TikTok agency that time. It just came in from China. Yeah, and that time we were pulling out maybe around 3,000, 3,000, $3,000, like when at the peak during the end. But that time we decided to stop already. Okay, but during that time, right? Okay, earning $3,000 just by doing an online job with zero qualification. Okay, that was like like a big boost on my ego. Okay,
Yeah, and that
time,
time,
seriously. And so that time, what we did was we think, okay, we got an income now. We should look for side income. So what's the side income they come in mind? Investment, baby. So we did a lot of stupid shit. We invested in Bitcoin and we lost a lot of money also. Yeah, it's like those Ponzi scheme, all those kind of things. We did everything.
one day 7%, one day 8%.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Okay, we fell for it. Okay, we were desperate for money. We fell for it, and to be honest, we lost almost eight. I think around 50% of our income that we earn, all inside all those scams. We lost every single thing of it. One fine day, I was just scrolling through YouTube and I do watch HANNAH FOREX videos at time.
Yeah, HANNAH FOREX.
So yes, HANNAH FOREX. And that time she was doing a review on the ICT free mentorship 2022. And that was and I watched the whole video. And because even though that time I thought I gave up, but deep down, I want to do it. I want to make it in this trading industry. So I saw her review because I follow HANNAH FOREX. I see all her videos. And then I just got a thought. So maybe I should give it a try. So I shared it to both of my bros here. And I told them, it's free. We should give it a try. So on the first episode, oh my god, my brain was just burning. And it was just, I just don't understand a single thing that ICT is saying because it's really new. But deep down, I just felt like this is just different. This is different from other videos that I watched. Because the other videos you watch, you get like, okay, I show you the strategy, I show you everything. But in the end, you just get the feeling they are not showing you anything. But for this ICT, it just felt different. But this time, I just cannot explain how different it was. But I felt my brain was burning. My brain was on steam. And that time, yeah, and that time, on the first video, I remember saying like, fuck this shit. Because it's too, I was overwhelmed, literally overwhelmed, because I've been learning retail stuff, and the retail people like to say, oh, the low time frame are just noise. And then this ICT person come here on the first video showing me a 1 minute chart. I was like, oh my god, this is just noise. This is just not for me. I was looking for excuses to I was basically overwhelmed. That's it. But I did grind. I did stick. Okay, I believe we should. I shall make out the scene again of that time. How was it like? Yeah, act it out. I also forget. Okay, so like we all three have like our study desk, right? It's like lined up like that. Okay, exactly like we were sitting like that. Then suddenly Benjamin was like, "Wow, this one cannot do hard. This one nonsense. What low time frame 1 minute challenge?
Yeah, not for me.
Not for me. This is not for me." Then I came in here and say, "Hey, you shut up, ah! You shut up, ah! You not for you. You want to keep it to yourself. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna watch all the videos." And so yeah, but then fast forward now 3 years. So what we have been doing? So that time we were still working. So we decided we will work, we will accumulate our fund again, and that is when we met the other mentor. Okay, we will talk a little bit about the mentor in other videos, but basically he's a millionaire and he bring me back to the right mindset on not rushing things. And then so basically we were working every day and we were going to him every day also for 3 hours just listening. He likes to talk. He likes to talk about his grandmother's story. Yeah, it's just like ICT Twitter space, life lessons. Yeah. He'll just share his experience, his realization, and you just share the mental models, like the thinking processes about how do you live a more pleasant life. So basically, we all three for 3 months straight, we were just working, going to him, learning trading, working, going to him. It was just a cycle like that. Yeah. Keep on repeating every day. And we still work out, we still exercise. Because that time, we also realized that, okay, now out of that, have no money, depression. So, what is the thing that is going to cost the most? Medical bills. And that is the moment we also realize that, okay, our health is important. We need to get our health right. And that is the time that we reset everything from the diet on how we eat at home to everything. We literally readjusted the whole living expenses, everything. And you don't believe me because I'm just gonna show you. One day we might just make a series on, like how much we eating, our diet, everything, and how much it costs. Oh yeah, if you guys are interested, we can make a video, like I can show you in detail like how much we all three are living on our expenses. Our expenses are really low and we are eating really, really well. Okay. You don't need a lot of money for health. Okay. That is a myth. Okay. Yeah, that's just a myth. Okay, if anyone that of you that is broke and you need some suggestion, okay, I can share. We all three are very we will be very happy to share, as this YouTube channel is meant for the purpose of sharing. The purpose of sharing, in our opinion, what ICT feel like he failed at. He say he failed at living a balanced life. So, because ICT say he fails at something. So I want to be able to do it. And I want to be so the goal right here. Why are we just 3 balanced traders? Why do we name ourselves just 3 balanced traders? Because you will see we will achieve success healthily, and we won't you will just see we will achieve success healthily and in a balanced way. It's a one package for me. I'm not going to reach financial freedom first, then later, okay, the usual protocol is usually you reach financial freedom, then one day you realize, okay, health is important, and then you work on your health. But in here, we are different. We are born different. We are made different. We choose to be different. We are going to reach success in one goal. And so basically, what we did was, yeah, we drop out, we study ICT like hell. All of ICT podcasts, I basically listen like 3 times, and basically ICT helped me rewire my whole thinking to be an independent thinker. Yes, ICT, you definitely succeeded in this. Okay, so what we do, because we basically every time we work out, we just listen to his podcast, and we can listen to it. We train ourselves to listen to it. I can listen to ICT podcast times 2.5 times 3, no problem. And I mean, basically, the reason behind is like, we actually really don't have time. So when we work out, it's like 7 a.m. or 7 to 8 a.m. So during then, I work out, and then I will just listen to ICT podcast when working out. So at that time, I had to like train myself to speed up to times 2. And yeah, so now fast forward 3 years, we have finally learned how to read price. Yes, you are right. Okay, wait. I'll talk about our ICT studying journey. So the first 2 years, we were studying ICT 2022 mentorship. And guess what? We weren't tape reading. We were just constantly back testing all the. You can back test. We never go through any tape reading until. And that time we all three were still constantly floating, still thinking, oh, maybe we should do some side hustle, this and that. But until 7th of February 2023, the first day that ICT live stream, that is the day that we determine that we all three are going to be fucking traders. And we went through that 1 year, we grinded, we were in Malaysia, ICT is in US. So every time after we were in college also, after our college come back at night, we were grinding. And I'm going to show you some Instagram videos. No problem. I recorded both of them, and we were just, we doze off. And guess what? ICT said that also. You got to put your ass in this lesson. And you're going to study until you doze off. But it's all worth it. Now, 3 years later, we all three are sitting right in front of you. And we have funded ourselves with M Futures. So and so the reason why we are not going for prop firm is because we listen to good advice, and we listen to, we really buy what ICT says, and we listen to his advice. So why not be self-funded when we have the fund? Yeah, because in trading, I believe many people will have a thinking of, in trading, you want to be overnight, you want to have overnight success, you want to be rich. But what ICT made me realize that is possible is, it is possible to take a little bit of money and make it a lot over time. Submitting to time in the process, with the right process, with risk management, with everything. So we still have a lot of things to say, but I believe that for this video we have covered enough. And if you guys are interested in what we are doing now, it's all journaled up in the Zero to Hero series. Okay, so this Zero to Hero series is how three person, a set of triplets, ICT traders, and probably the only triplets trading ICT. So if you are interested in seeing this journey that we all three are journaling it up now, you can subscribe and you can follow along, tag along. And we all three are very confident we are going to make it. But I don't know the timeline only. So we shall see. Why am I confident that I'll make it? Because I'm doing the right thing. I follow all the right processes that ICT has laid out. I'm not in a rush to make money. I'm not in a rush to do anything. Haste make waste. Okay, so we all three are just going to submit to the process and just go with the flow. So that's it for this video. So at the end of the day, keep grinding, keep every second, make every second count. Stay focused, never take things for granted, and uh, always remember to stay focused, stay healthy, stay balanced. Okay. Because in the end, we are all human beings.
And in the end, we actually are just three men.
Goodbye.